Form 22AA, that is the appraisal addendum to the purchase and sale agreement. I'm going to show you a quick pro tip, and this goes for any of the forms in the MLS. Express Forms Library, scroll down, Form 22AA, that is right here. On the other side, you've got Manual 22AA. That'll give you a little bit more of a walkthrough, and I'm going to read for you the very beginning of this. So on Form 22AA, that's the appraisal addendum. Use of this form. This addendum allows buyers to make an offer that is contingent upon an appraisal of the property, but not contingent on financing. Form 22AA is similar to paragraph 7 in the financing addendum. That's the one that goes, if appraisal is less than sales price, here's what we're going to do, and provides that if the buyer's appraisal is less than the purchase price, buyer may give notice of the low appraisal, go down those roads. After the buyer's notice, seller may at seller's expense deliver an appraisal, and they go through all the motions of what that works out to be. This addendum also addresses potential appraisal work orders. Appraisal work orders condition the appraisal value on the completion and approval of repairs required under the work orders. After the buyer notifies the seller of any work orders, buyer and seller can negotiate using the same process followed for a low appraisal. If you are financing the transaction, if your buyers are financing the transaction, don't use this form. Use Form 22A, the financing. But if you're paying cash and you still want to have an appraisal done, something along those roads, or if the transaction is not conditioned upon financing, but you want to get an appraisal anyway, this is the one you use. All right, let's get back to Form 22AA. At the top, that's the date you're going to be making the offer on, the date of transaction. The buyer, put your buyer's names in. You got a couple of blanks there. Seller, same thing, couple of blanks there. Property address, city of the property, state, zip. All right. In the first few of these, there's really nothing that you need to fill in. There are no blanks if you notice that. But go through and read this information anyway, because at some point in time, somebody's going to say, hey, can you explain all this to me? And you want to have a working knowledge of exactly what it is you're having your client sign. You don't have to have it memorized, but have an idea of, okay, yeah, this kind of means this, and we go this direction. The first real blank we've got is a waiver. This appraisal contingency shall be deemed waived unless the buyer gives notice of the low appraisal to seller within XYZ days, and that's 20 days if it's not filled in. So that is really about all you've got, other than the fact that you are including this in your purchase and sale agreement. And again, go to the forms manual if you have questions on any of this information. But when you put this into the purchase and sale agreement, you've added another layer of contingency, right? So make sure you understand what you've got going on there. That's about it for this one. It's a pretty basic form. And if you have questions, always ask your managing broker, hey, should I be using Form 22AA or Form 22A? Because my buyers are doing financing. What direction should I go here? So make sure you ask if you don't know. All right. I'm going to do a pitch for Summit. Summit here at Summit Properties Northwest in Bellevue. We do an 80-20 split. We've got 0 monthly fees. We do a $16,000 cap. We cover your E&O, but more importantly, the only transaction you're going to have with Summit, the only financial, is that it's a date on the 80-20 split. We're not a member of the National Association of Realtors, so you don't have those dues. Only dues you're going to pay as a real estate broker with Summit Properties Northwest are your MLS and other license renewal and that kind of thing. So give us a check out, summitpropertiesnw.com. Thanks again for watching this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.